Good morning, afternoon, or evening, and welcome to episode 4 of the most awaited podcast for each episode's release in history. This will be episode 4 of the S Tier podcast regarding fast food. As always, I'm your co host, Jeremiah.
And I am your other co host, Nick. And I'm here to say that was a pretty rough intro right there.
Thanks. I always like the intros a little bit rough because then there's nowhere to go but up for the rest of the episode. You can't
Yeah, I
argue with that
guess.
logic.
It's sound reasoning.
Get it? Because we're recording and there has to do sound in the audio input controls and everything.
What?
Yeah, the jokes are funnier when you explain them.
I have a hard time laughing at any of your jokes.
It's funny because when you explain it, you're restating the obvious.
Fast food. Let's talk
All
about
right,
fast food.
fast food. Fast food. Some of these are, I guess, like debatable. Found a list. We edited it down because there's a bunch of random ones that I had literally never even heard of. All of
Yeah,
these
from
I've
like
at
North
least heard of
Dakota, where
before.
people don't live.
Yeah, yeah. Um, at least
Name
one of
10
us has.
people you know from North Dakota. It's not possible.
I do not know anyone from North Dakota, as far as I'm
Nobody
aware.
actually lives there.
I think I know more people from Brazil than North Dakota, which is
Valid.
interesting. But as far as this fast food tier list goes, I genuinely do not know if there will be disparity between us or strong contentions. We'll have to find out. I know, even for the cereal, honestly, there was only a couple things here and there that were kind of debated, but for the most part, we've been pretty agreeable with each other. I wonder if that changes today.
I think it could definitely change today.
I think it can change every episode, but I just have a feeling about this one.
Get the voices in your head that are whispering, telling you to
For the
go for the
record,
tech kill.
I do not have voices in the head. If anyone on this
Yeah.
podcast does, it would be Nick.
Mine's more like a choir.
A choir in your head.
Yeah.
What? Well, what are they singing right now?
You don't want to know.
Fair enough. Well, shall we get started with the tier list?
Yeah, we can definitely do that. That's what we're here for. That's what the audience, you guys are here for.
Yes, sir. We'll never leave out the tier list of an episode of our tier list podcast because we're S tier. Get it? Because
Yeah,
we're a podcast that makes tier lists. So
Jack
people are
in the
here to
Box.
listen.
Jack in the Box is our first fast food restaurant.
Ironically, one of like the two on here that I've never been to. So
Really?
yeah, I'm actually as far as I remember, I've never eaten at Jack in the Box.
They got some
But
quality burgers.
I've heard that their burgers are bad.
No, they're actually really good.
Really?
Yeah, they're like, imagine a Culver's Butter Burger, but on like ketamine.
No, I don't want ketamine in a burger. That inclines me to rank it lower.
Because you haven't had Jack Box's burgers.
Uh, Jack in the Box. It says Jack in the Box.
Yeah, I shortened it.
Okay. Is that
But
a
their
normal
burgers
thing?
are quite large and quite tasty.
Okay, okay. Um,
Can't say the same for their fries, though.
hey, fries are hard to do good. Do well.
True.
Sorry, grammar. I almost said the common term for people who get onto you for grammar, but I don't know if we should say that word
Yeah,
on the
then
podcast.
we'd be permanently demonetized.
uh, for those who are strict about grammar, to a totalitarian point, uh, fries are hard to do well. And
Yeah.
if Nick says that
And Jack in the
they're,
Box does not do them well.
is it bad or mid?
Mid. That's mid.
Okay, okay. As long as they're not bad.
Their burgers really good. Fries mid. Don't know about their other menu items because it's a burger place. Why would you get anything other than burgers? So I'd put it at B tier.
You put okay. I will 100% just defer to you on that one, just because um I don't know. I've only heard mid or bad things about it, so I've
You're
never
talking to
heard
the
it.
wrong people.
Well,
You
I've
must
never
not be
heard.
talking for the people from Texas.
Fair,
Texans love that stuff
but I still know more people from Texas than I do North Dakota. So
because nobody lives in North Dakota.
shout out to you, the audience. Comment if you're from North Dakota.
Nobody's gonna comment that because nobody's from North Dakota.
You never know, man. You never know.
And I certainly doubt anybody from North Dakota would end up watching this because they don't exist because nobody lives in North Dakota.
Okay,
Moving
well,
on to Panda
Panda Express.
Express.
Now, I only just recently, like in the past year, I had Panda Express for the first time. And I know
I
that
know.
there's
I was there.
videos. Yeah, exactly. You were there. Now, there's videos out there of these people, and they say, "Oh, it's not authentic food or anything." Well, okay, listen up. That's there. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be fast food, you know. And Panda Express is not even on the fast food spectrum. It's more like a fast casual, you know. And
Yeah,
it's
but
not supposed to be authentic, you know.
they do have a drive-through
They even
if
have a
that counts for
drive-through.
anything.
That is true. Um, and for me, in terms of enjoyment of the food, I high A tier, S tier.
Yeah, I agree. The food is delicious.
I
And then what
genuinely like
actually,
it.
for me, bumps them into S tier is the quantity
Yes,
and
yes,
the price. Combine those two, and you've got like the best you can ever have.
genuinely, genuinely.
It's got to be S tier. Delicious,
I mean,
inexpensive, lots of food.
personally, I would probably put it in S tier because of like just how much I like the food. But you are 100% correct for the amount you pay, which isn't like super cheap for like because it's not like a fast food. But what you pay for what you get, very good, especially with the quality of the food. Very, very, very
Oh
good.
yeah. You get a plate with the two main dishes. It's like $9, and you're set. You don't even need to eat dinner if you're having it for lunch. You're just full for the rest of the day.
Or you eat
It's
half
perfect.
and then half later.
That too, because there's just so much.
Yep. Or you can even get like a now I don't suggest this, okay? I don't This is not a podcast to come to for life hacks or secret menu restaurant items, but don't I from my experience, one time I went to Panda and I was like, "You know what? I like the amount of food they give me. I want to eat some later." So I asked for like the third helping that you can get like in a small little box. Don't do
Yeah.
that. They don't give you nearly as much as in the box, like the big box, because they can't fit as much. But you're paying the
I
same
see.
amount for the same serving. So that is not really worth it. But like if you're just getting the straight up meal, it's still good.
That is an interesting request that you made of them.
I know.
But yeah,
It wasn't the
Pan
smartest
Express
move. But yeah.
S
Pan
tier.
Express, I'm comfortable putting S tier. Next up, we have Panera Bread, and I don't not know how you feel about this, Nick, but uh personally I think it's overrated.
I agree. I do not like Panera. Sorry, I do not like Panera.
Yeah, no, it's not that I don't like it. Okay, I actually do enjoy their kind of food, and I enjoy eating it. However, price point not the greatest. Uh,
It is quite expensive.
Also the times I've been there, it's been pretty slow. Now I understand that is not at all equivocative.
Equivalent.
Equivalent is right. I'm equivative. I'm thinking of a different word that means basically the same thing. But I know
Equal.
that doesn't equal no, Nick, not equal. It was a bigger word to sound smart. Um
Yeah, now you sound dumb.
okay.
Could have
Um
just taken the L and moved on.
you're not wrong. Thanks for that. But yeah, what I was trying to say is, I know that one place, one location does not equal the entire franchise, and that definitely is geographic and busyness and everything. But I mean, where you live, Nick, and where I used to live down there, um, like even that place is busy. Like they get foot traffic, and even the one, because there's one near, the campus. That one is also even busier, and that
I have actually been to that one before.
was it busy?
And yeah, it was busy. I didn't actually
Yeah.
buy anything.
Oh, what then? Why'd you go?
I don't know.
Oh, well, story for another time. When he remembers.
Maybe.
But I think it's personally overrated. But here's the thing. I don't personally. I do not think the quality of the food is bad at all. I just think it's a little bit overpriced and overrated. And I want to put it in C tier. I don't think it's bad, so I don't think it deserves D or F. Um, but
Okay, the only reason that I could put it up in C tier is because they have really good bagels.
well, okay. What's your reasoning for putting it lower?
Their bread, which is in the name, it sucks. Like a rock on the outside, and then the inside is the only good part. And then even that is
See,
like
for me, I like that. I love their bread
I
because
just
you
can't
dip in the
stand it.
soup. No, you dip it in the soup, and then it becomes
If you're getting
yummy.
soup,
Well, that's one of the
which if you're
staples of
getting soup from
Panera.
a restaurant in the first place, then that's just a mistake.
What do you mean that's a mistake?
You should
That
always make soup
this would
yourself.
be for another tier list. But what about when we go to Olive Garden?
I don't get soups at Olive Garden.
Oh, I guess you're right. Yeah, you don't get
I get stews.
gnocchi with the rest of us.
No, I do get gnocchi, but gnocchi is a stew.
Oh, you're considering that a stew?
Yeah, there's no way it's a soup. Soups are more liquidy.
There is liquid.
Stews are more like solid with
I know
lots
the
of big
difference
chunks.
between a stew and a soup. I'm just saying you cannot beat tomato soup and like grilled cheese, okay?
Yeah, but you get your Campbell's from a can because that's the only way to do it, and then you
No,
make your own grilled cheese.
that's cap. No, I'm
Anything
not
the
saying it's
restaurant does,
bad.
you can do at home for better and cheaper.
You
And
just
you can customize it however you want. Whatever cheese you want, whatever bread you want, you can just do it yourself.
no, I agree about the grilled cheese part, but opening up a can of Campbell's, no. I mean,
That is the proper
that's the
tomato
most
soup.
that's the most common way. And I'm not saying that I haven't done that, but I personally don't like it. I don't like canned tomato soup. I do like tomato soup from restaurants though. But
Their
where's
mac
the
and
place
cheese is
that
pretty good with the
where's
chicken.
yeah, yeah. But
I'm happy with
that's
C tier.
C tier? Okay. Okay. I don't worry, Panera. I got you out of the D and F tier. Don't worry about that. So next up,
Quiznos.
Quiznos. Now I know I've been here before. I remember it very vividly,
Yeah.
except what the food was.
Subs. They make hot subs.
Okay, that's what it was. I remembered like a meatball sub, and I couldn't remember if that was the Quiznos or the gas station next to it. So
Probably Quiznos.
okay, that makes sense. Um,
It's good. Quiznos is good, but the reason they can't go into like A tier is because Firehouse Subs exists, and Firehouse Subs is just
and
better.
okay, I 100% agree with your statement, and I'm fine putting it in B tier. Whichever one you think it should go above or below Jack in the Box.
It's better than Jack in the Box.
Really? Okay.
Just because I like subs. I love hot subs.
I love subs as well. I wouldn't say hot subs, but toasted subs.
That's a hot sub. You just
Okay.
described a hot sub.
Okay. Okay. Then yeah, I like hot subs too. All right. Good. We could do that one
Like
because
meatball, steam house porters, all those good stuffs.
BLT.
I don't think BLTs are normally toasted,
I
but I guess
toast.
you could toast it and it'd be
I do
good.
that. I do that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I should get a BLT sub and toast it next time I go to like a sub place.
Eh,
But Jersey Mike's is like really annoying when it comes to toasting subs. They will not toast any sub unless it's one of their special hot subs.
what Jersey
I've
Mike are
asked.
you going to? I've asked and they didn't care.
Oh, it must have been just one employee because I've only
It's
been
not.
to like my local Jersey Mike's.
But okay. I have
I'm gonna go
also
find that guy.
I have also been at that Jersey Mike's, but at that time I did not that at that particular one I did not ask for toasting. So I guess I can't say for that one. But yeah, it might have just been the guy.
Yeah, I know if Timothy Works was there, he would have hooked me up.
Shout out to a Jersey Mike's employee.
Tim. Anyway,
Next up,
Sonic.
ooh, F tier, straight up F tier.
They have
No, no
really
redeeming
yummy
qualities.
pretzels with cheese sauce, which are good. But other than that, there's not much good. So yeah, F tier. You can't pull yourself out of the hole with one menu item. It's just not possible.
I have many problems with Sonic. Okay, and that can go from food quality. It's just not good.
Also, I don't like the whole you have to eat in your car kind of vibe.
Yeah,
Or you have to eat outside.
and here's
And
the
in
thing.
Florida, I live in Florida by the way. In Florida, you don't want to eat outside if you can help it.
Look, for sure. Not to mention, not
Like
all
those
Sonics
giant
have.
mosquitoes will carry you off and you don't want that.
Yeah, mosquitoes bigger than birds. But not all Sonics have outdoor seating. And depending on what you order, eating in your car can be pretty not desirable. But
Yeah.
if you don't want to eat in your car, what do? You take it to wherever you're going. Oh, what's that? Drive through is faster. Instead of literally sitting there and ordering like you would in a normal restaurant, but you're just sitting in your car. That's why. I
Yeah.
understand that they're trying to fit a certain niche, but to me, I don't know why you would even want that niche in the first place. And
Yeah, car hops are outdated. Nobody wants them.
and all the times I've been there, in multiple um cities and states, okay, the wait was always completely disproportionate to the order. You
That's true.
order literally just drinks or like lemonades or something, takes them 40 minutes. Or they completely just lost your order anyway and they never had it and were never making it. And then when they come out to your car, because they're like, why are you just sitting here? And we're like, we ordered 40 minutes ago. And they're like, oh, no,
What'd you
I'm
order?
sorry. I'm sorry. And then you show them the bank
Yeah,
statement
they're
that
the
they already took
smartest
out
thing
the.
I've ever seen.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I can't. I just can't.
But their pretzels are good, I will say.
Can't attest. I've
I
never
will
had
stop
that
every now
pretzel.
and then for a pretzel. It's like $2 and it's yummy.
How long do you wait for that pretzel?
It's not too bad. Sometimes.
But it's only a pretzel, though, you know?
Yeah, it's not even like a Belgian pretzel, it's just like a pretzel twist.
So, well, okay, yeah, that's barely redeeming quality. Anyways, yeah,
That's why they're still out here.
got our gripes out of Sonic. Hey, we're making
That's the point, man.
the
That's the
first
point.
5 of this, and we haven't really disagreed on too much. So I'm let's keep going. Let's see if
Maybe
we
Whataburger can change it.
Whataburger. Um,
F tier. F tier.
sorry, you think Whataburger is F tier?
Yeah, it sucks. And yeah,
Why?
all you Texas people, you can be getting upset, but it sucks.
Why does it suck?
Their burgers are dry and sad. More sad than McDonald's. And McDonald's has sad burgers.
I can agree with that statement. However, I think their melts
I've
Like
had one of their milks.
are
They're
not bad.
okay. They're okay.
They're not bad. Their
And their
milkshakes.
fries?
Their milkshakes are also good.
I haven't had their milkshakes.
That's crazy. Well, if you had one of their milkshakes, you probably would have a different opinion because they're actually really good, and they're very cost. You get a lot of milkshake for your cost, like $4 to $5. You get a big, like, you've seen the ones that um the guy gets whenever he would walk there.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah, I guess. But a
but
commander is only as good as Intel, and I did not know that about Whataburger.
yeah, that's fair. I mean, but I didn't know about Sonic and Pretzel, but I didn't save it anyway. Um,
Yeah, that's true.
but you're right. Burgers are. I would say they're mid. I don't think they're bad. Those are bad burgers. I do have some that are coming up that do have bad burgers, but this isn't one of them. I wouldn't personally say that. Um, and besides, Whataburger is not like someone's first choice. Like when you're going out for the purpose of getting fast food, normally you're not going to Whataburger. You're going to, you know, one of the tried and trues that'll always be relevantly the same quality. You go to Whataburger because you're in the mood for a specific menu item.
Where would you put Whataburger?
C tier, top of C tier.
Meet in the middle? D tier?
I can give you I can do D tier.
Life is about compromises.
Yes.
Like,
Next up,
burger is in the name, and their burgers are not good. That just makes me so upset.
it's
But yeah,
okay. We dealt with it.
we
Dealt
can
with
keep going. We can keep going. I'll recover.
it. Next up, the big man itself, Ronald McDonald's business
The Mac
founder,
Daddies.
the Ronald McDonald House, the embodiment of corporate business and
Grimace's funeral home.
international. Grimace's funeral home?
Nothing.
What?
Don't worry about it. It's just the
No.
choir was singing and I had to say it.
Wait, the choir in your head was singing about Grimace.
Yeah.
Interesting. Let's just ignore that. If you're watching this at some time in the late future, Grimace Shake trend was happening last
Does
month.
it
A
does
little
it
bit
did kill
still,
people. A lot of people died, but
yeah.
it was funny.
Some of it was funny. Some of it was just kind of pointless. I don't get why it was even funny in the first place. But yeah,
We're talking about McDonald's.
McDonald's. First of all, I don't care what anyone says. McDonald's is always going to be same quality. You're not
Yes.
going to get different quality stuff at any McDonald's, and that's for better or for worse. Some of their stuff is just don't get it. Don't get filet o fish sandwich.
I will mention that McDonald's in New Zealand really sucks
Why is that?
because they don't believe in ketchup.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Actually,
So it
from
does change quality when you change country, but not in the
okay,
continental United States.
yeah, okay, that makes sense. But I've heard that ketchup is like an American thing anyway. Like a lot of countries outside the United States don't use ketchup. But that
That's
does not
sad.
affect the McDonald's thing. Not having I've
Okay.
personally been scammed out of not having ice cream machine. I'm not saying
Oh yeah.
that's
Ice
always the
cream machine broke.
case, but like the bottom line is, why are you ordering ice cream at McDonald's in the first place? Like
Go
you have
anywhere else,
you literally have
please.
way better options. Like I don't know why people complain that it's always broken because like why are you getting ice cream there? You know.
There's
But
so many better places to get ice cream than Mickey D's.
for its consistency, for its iconic mascot, for it's probably revolutionizing the fast food industry, and for me, in the past, nostalgia of opening up Happy Meals, getting the Happy Meal toys, uh, being ignorant of the chicken nuggets.
I put that
Now,
at A tier.
I was gonna say A tier. And I understand. Listen, Big Mac. Now I know a lot of people don't like Big Mac. I actually think Big Mac is decent burger comparatively.
I like it.
It's not
okay.
bad. At least it's
The
not
bun in the
dry.
middle is kind of weird, but I'll take it.
It's not dry. Like it's not like I'm struggling to like swallow it, which is weird because there is like you said, there's another bun in there. But yeah, I personally am gonna go A tier for those reasons. And I know a lot of people say that their fries are good. I don't really like
They
their
are.
fries. I don't
Their
like
fries
them.
are really good.
I don't like
But
them.
it is a coin flip. It is a coin flip, and you probably just get unlucky every time.
No. It's not that like the way that they are come out are bad for me. Like it's not like I don't like them because they're always like cold or soggy or something. It's literally like I don't like the way they make the fries, like skinny and stuff. I don't like that.
Huh. I
So
love McDonald's fries. I think that McDonald's has like the best fries in fast food.
no, sorry. Then you're really gonna disagree with me when I get up to other ones' fries.
I'm gonna tank whatever score you say has the best fries.
Wendy's has the best fries. No, I'm just kidding.
Wendy's
I'm just
does
kidding.
have
I'm
good
just
fries.
kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I
As
couldn't
long
even
as
say that.
you as long as you eat them drowned in like honey mustard so you don't taste them, then they're good.
No. Okay, we're getting to Wendy's towards the end, but I have some words for
Choice
Wendy's
word.
for you. Not choice words. They're just words for you. Eh, We're getting
Hey
ahead of
man.
ourselves.
Hey man, we both had those Wednesday nights. Alright.
Yeah, and I never had a necessarily bad experience. So you know what? No, we're breaking the order. We're doing Wendy's right now, right here and now.
Wendy's right now? Alright. So long, McDonald's. We're doing Wendy's right now.
It's A tier. A tier above
Really?
McDonald's. Yes.
Really?
Yes.
I can't let this happen.
The nuggets are, in my opinion,
Oh,
other
they're
than
pog.
Chick-fil-A,
The nuggets are pog.
they're good. The fries are definitely
Nah.
mid. They're on the lower end of mid. However,
Yeah, they're pretty bad.
when you get a Frosty, all of a
Don't
sudden,
say it. Do not say that
your
you
nuggets
dip
and
the
your
fries.
fries become better.
No.
You dip your
No.
nuggets and your fries in the Frosty.
No,
Also,
I know so many people do that. I cannot understand
it's
it.
so good.
It is so disgusting.
No, it's not. It's really
Okay,
try it
just
sometime.
the other day, I actually had Wendy's, all right? And I had a
Mhm.
Frosty.
Uh-huh.
And I was thinking to myself, hey, I know a lot of people like dipping their fries in the Frosty. Let me try it out. And I did it, and it was horrible.
What flavor Frosty was it?
It was chocolate.
That's the problem. I knew it. I knew exactly when you said that you did chocolate, and that is the
Okay,
worst
well, they got rid of
Frosty
vanilla, and
flavor.
now they only do strawberry.
And I know that that's unfortunate. Well, okay, first of all, that's limited time from my knowledge. Second of all, strawberry is
It's been
still
limited
better than
time for like
chocolate.
a year and a half now.
Still get strawberry. Still just get strawberry. It's not that different from vanilla. It really isn't. I can attest. Also, you cannot deny the unbelievable amount of value you get out of Wendy's. Back in the day,
Don't you
they
dare
had
say
their
4 for 4.
they
And
had
now
their
it's a
four
$5
for
piggy bag.
four. Hey,
You
they
already
had
know
it.
that they are screwing up. The economy is in shambles when the 4 for 4 is actually $5 now for anything of value.
Well, okay, yes, it may have increased by $1, but you also can get better sandwich options for it. It's not
You used to be able to
complete.
get those sandwich options with the 4 for 4, with the $4. Now
Yes,
it's a
then they
$5 piggy
removed
bag.
them, and then the 4 for
Same
4 was
sandwich
kind of
option.
mid. Okay, but you also get Frosty Keychain. You can't say Frosty Keychain is bad
I have had a Frosty keychain for 4 years straight now.
because it's always there for you. Like
It's like you just
literally,
stop by, you get your little Frosty, and you're happy on
exactly,
your way home.
exactly.
So
You can
yeah,
get 365 Frosties with that Frosty keychain. And
you can get more because the employees don't give a crap. They'll give you
that's
like
also
15
true.
Frosties if you want.
I still
Like these are
remember back
minimum
in the
wage
day
workers.
going in there with a group. You only need one keychain for 50 people.
That's true. You only needed one, and I always had mine on me.
I mean, a lot of people had theirs on them, but you cannot deny the value.
I
Their
mean, like
salads
triple
are
up.
good. Their salads are good. Their burgers are not good, but their chicken sandwiches are good.
Depends on the burger. If you get one from the 4 for 4, it's mid to low tier. But if you get one of the actual menu items, they're actually pretty good.
Yeah. Also, um, this may be a little bit of bias, but out of all of these on here, this is definitely the one that I've eaten the most. Not just in
Yeah.
like high school years, but I'm talking about childhood too, because of the value, because of the value it brings. And
I
that's
think
why
for me, McDonald's has it beat in frequently visited, but I have gone to Wendy's a large amount of the time.
I'm just telling you that's why I'm fighting for it to be an A tier above McDonald's.
All things considered, I might have to let you have this one.
Okay, I'll take a concession. I might. Well, I because of this, I
Mostly for
might.
nostalgia's sake, because those Wednesday nights were fantastic times.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So just for the sake of nostalgia, I can put it above McDonald's
I mean, if
on
I'm
A
being
tier.
honest, McDonald's being an A is kind of nostalgia too. With them Happy Meals and the playgrounds. Wendy's didn't really have playgrounds,
Oh
so
yeah,
now these
from
places don't even have them anyway.
ye old young Nick days, the
It's
playgrounds were fun.
kind of a rare sight to see one now.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I whenever we are like traveling or something, I we drive by McDonald's and they have one. I'm like, wow, they still have a playground. That's crazy.
Yeah, the future's digital.
It really is. Unfortunately, there's no
Hence our podcast.
funny guy.
KFC,
KFC. Um, I'm gonna have
fried
to
chicken.
say it. D tier.
I will admit, I have never been a fan of fried chicken.
It's
And their mac and cheese, their potatoes, and their potato salad does not compensate
now
because it
their
comes in
sides
a
are good.
nasty little styrofoam box.
In my opinion, their sides are not bad at all. But like their main thing, they're just not good at.
Yeah, I can put it in D tier, but it is pretty all right to have after church.
No, sorry.
I know my family has quite often gotten the big old family box after church and just feasted, but it's not great.
Above or below Whataburger?
Above, because at least you get
Interesting.
like good value from KFC. Whataburger's
Mm,
like $11 for a sad burger.
that is fair. That is fair. Next,
Oh boy,
legendary Arby's. We
they
have the
have
meats.
meat
Um,
and the funniest uh, AI generated voiceovers for their commercials you've ever heard.
wait, what?
Have you not heard those AI generated voiceovers for their commercials?
Like official commercials?
No, like people creating commercials for Arby's with like AI voices.
I've never heard of this before. What?
Ooh, they're hilarious. But those don't
That's
actually add anything to Arby's
oh, okay.
because we're talking about the food, right?
Yes.
I
And
actually like Arby's.
have you tried the Meat Mountain?
I have not tried the meat mountain. I haven't been in a while. Normally, I just get a roast beef sandwich with some cheddar.
Yeah. Me personally, I think it's like C tier because I just don't care for it that much. But if you like it,
Yeah,
I'm willing to put in
no, I
B.
like it, but yeah, I do not go to it
Oh,
often, ever. So C tier is probably right because like, what's around? Oh, nothing. There's an Arby's. Want to go? Sure, why not?
below
That's
Panera
where
though.
below Panero. Sure. Both of those I really don't care for.
Well,
But
yeah.
Arby's, if I'm at Arby's, then it's a good meal.
At least it fills you up. It'll fill you up.
True.
They
It
have the
does. It
meats.
does. They have the meats.
Okay. Subway.
Subway.
I know a lot of people are gonna disagree with this, but I think Subway is A tier minimum.
No,
Why? What makes it so bad? Truly.
Jared.
That has
Jared.
nothing to do with the food. We're basing this off the food. Nice try.
The food's not much salvation either. Any sub place beats it. Any sub place.
That is
So it's got
not
to be below
true.
Quiznos.
No,
It's got
it
to be
is
below
not.
Quiznos.
No, it is not.
It
Nope.
has to.
No.
Just by rules.
Why?
Any sub place. Does not matter what sub place it is. It's better than Subway.
$5 footlong.
It's not even $5 anymore.
Oh no, it's more like 10. But that's
The economy is trash.
sub economy. Now here's the
The
thing.
distribution of footlongs in this economy is unacceptable.
Here's the thing. I think that Subway has more specialty subs that I would enjoy eating more so than Jimmy John's or Quiznos or Jersey Mike's or any other sub place out there.
Yeah. Your variety of specialty subs, which is the exact same sub, but this time horseradish sauce. Whoa, that's a new menu item. Put it on the board.
You're telling me that Jimmy John's has better.
Yes.
There's only one sub place above Subway.
Actually, there's an infinite amount.
That's oh my goodness. Listen, I'll concede and put it lower. Okay. But for the record, I enjoy Subway. And I know that that's
Record
not a
doesn't matter.
what?
The record doesn't matter.
Okay, buddy. Another cornflake situation. Where do you think it deserves?
For your sake, I'll put it just below Quiznos.
Good answer, good answer.
But know this. That means that Jimmy John's, Firehouse, both have to be above Subway, meaning they're B tier or above.
Okay.
So you get to choose which one goes higher.
Firehouse. Okay, let's just do Firehouse real quick. Okay, let's just
S
finish
tier.
out the subs. S tier. I agree with that. Okay, I agree with that being S tier. And honestly, I think it's 50-50 between Panda and Firehouse. I'll be honest.
I had to put Firehouse above because I love the atmosphere.
Atmosphere is
Look
cool.
at all the firefighter stuff and
Don't they
the,
donate to
speaking of the
firehouses, right?
donations,
Yeah,
I love it.
they have the donations. Their sandwiches are genuinely, I think, the best sub place. Genuinely,
They are. They are simply the best.
And okay,
And
they are
just buying something from there, you feel pretty good about yourself. You know that it's actually
honestly,
going towards
yeah.
like something worthwhile.
And it is a good sub.
And it's
Sometimes
a good sub.
no,
Dang good sub.
sometimes like if you're getting like the big size, sometimes I literally cannot finish the sub in one sitting. Which I guess you're not
That's
even
a lot.
supposed to do that, but
And they have the fancy drink machines.
okay, that's kind of not that cool, but
But you
in
can
my
put
opinion,
vanilla in your root beer.
yeah. Listen, man, I think I also like the dills. They give you the dill slices
They do.
with your sub, and
They
as
do.
someone who will just eat, pickle slices, or for my brother who also really likes pickles, it's just a bonus,
Yeah.
And Jimmy John's, we can put Jimmy John's where you want.
I can go B tier because they don't have hot subs, and I love hot subs.
Below Quiznos?
Yeah, why not?
I mean, I'll be honest, I haven't had Jimmy John's in a while because personally I choose Subway over Jimmy John's because I feel like Jimmy John's subs are
Wild.
skinnier and I feel like Subway gives you more, but
Jimmy John's subs are long. Like, they're just really long, so they
so
make
are
up for
Firehouse
this
subs.
skinniness with the longness.
Firehouse subs are also, you know,
Yeah, but we're not arguing Firehouse here. We already put it S tier above everything else in this list.
well, okay, well, I think there's something better, but we'll get there.
But you thinking Chick-fil-A?
What? Oh,
You
let's just
thinking Five
hold on.
Guys?
Let's go down the list, bro. Okay, let's continue. We did the subs because I think the subs had to be put together. I'll be honest. Um, everything else has some. You know what? How about we do the pizza places next?
Pizza? We're just doing all pizza? Okay.
Yeah, let's do pizza. From the top going on left, right, Domino's.
Domino's?
I think it's the best out of the four. Here.
Um. Well, for
Is
now, can we put Caesars in F tier?
can we put what?
Can we put Little Caesars in F tier real quick?
Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Thank you.
don't know. Who...
Between Pizza Hut, Papa John's, and Domino's, I would have to say Domino's is better than the others.
Yes. Now, here is a disclaimer for everyone listening. I will say 9 times out of 10, if you have a local pizza place, they are
Go
probably
there.
better. They are probably
go
better.
there.
However, if you don't know where, I think for variety and also just value and value
And
and I'm thinking the word
Domino?
dessert and subs
They do have
and
desserts. Like really good desserts.
yeah.
And they've got pasta. I think they've got bread bowls too.
Yeah.
Like there's so much from Domino's Pizza
Now I'll be
that
completely
they
honest.
decided to stop calling themselves Domino's Pizza and started saying that they're just Domino's.
Yeah. And I don't know, I'm not familiar with like the stuff that the other two have that's other than pizza, just because I don't go there because I prefer Domino's, the pizza of Domino's more. The only thing I'll say that's better about that Pizza Hut has over the two is I think Pizza Hut is superior in the fact that it has a better sit down environment. Like if you've ever
I don't think
sat
I've ever
down,
sat down on a Pizza Hut.
it's interesting because you're not used to like for me going to sit down in a restaurant to eat pizza was kind of strange, but I think Pizza Hut also has wings. Um, but honestly, it looks cool in there to me.
Huh.
And Domino's just has like a little like two tables or something.
Most Domino's are just like a kitchen. And then you
Yeah,
walk up and get the
exactly.
meal in the lobby, I guess.
Papa John's is a little better, but I think honestly Papa John's has lowest quality pizza. Not that
Yeah,
it's
Papa John's made the cardinal sin of creating a cheeseburger pizza, so that just automatically disqualifies them. But it's still better than Little Caesars,
oh yeah, it's better
which
than Little
isn't
Caesars.
saying much.
And I don't care what anyone says about their low prices.
I would sooner eat the cardboard box that a Domino's pizza came in than a Little Caesars cheese pizza.
Yeah. But based on that,
Where are we putting this?
if we're rating them as food comparatively to the other options, I would put Domino's in top of B, Pizza Hut at bottom of B, and Papa John's at top of C. And my thought process behind that is I don't think like as long as you're, having pizza and it's not garbage, like you can't say pizza's bad per se, unless it's Little Caesars. But like a pizza will always like I pretty much always would rather eat a pizza than like KFC. Right.
Yeah, I agree. And if they had like maybe just hole in the wall category for pizza places, that would probably be somewhere in A tier.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because those are actually normally really good. I know where you live. There's several.
There are several, and they are fantastic. Have you found any where you live
Um.
now?
Yeah. We went to eat at one last night. Actually, it was
Yeah,
pizza
but
buffet style.
like you find them fast because you already know they're gonna be good.
Yeah, I believe they do takeout. I don't know if they do delivery because, like I said, it's buffet style, like CC's, but it's
Huh.
something else. I forget what it's called. But they
Anyway,
do like those specialty dessert pizzas where it's kind of weird. Uh, so it's not the highest quality, but it was just a cool experience.
okay, okay.
All right, I think now we're safe to move down the line. Um,
Bojangles.
Bojangles. I've only had it once.
I've only had
Um,
it once.
and I don't want to judge it unfairly, but it just was mid.
I can't even remember what I had or how it tasted.
And
I don't
yeah,
know what to do with it.
uh, I don't want to judge it unfairly. I think maybe we could make a new tier that is like just like we don't want to judge it unfairly. Like we technically have
That's the
tried it.
coward's way out.
Okay, well, if you,
You said it was mid. That means it's either C tier or
I do remember it
D
being
tier.
mid. That's the thing. Like, here's the thing. If I've only had it once, I would have remembered if it was really good because I would have wanted to go back. Am I wrong?
No, no.
So I'm thinking bottom of C.
Okay, that's where it's going.
EK, have it your way. Yeah.
Whopper, 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 Junior Double. Sorry.
Uh,
Um,
I walk to Burger King. Uh,
I don't know what to do with Burger King.
Top of A tier. Best fries on the market.
I think you're
Bet
right.
Best signature burger on the market. I know there's people that hate on the Whopper, but
The Whopper is
I
fantastic.
love the Whopper. It's better than
You
the Big Mac. It's better than the Carl's burger.
picture this. Today was payday. You're on your way back home from work, and you're thinking, man, I'm hungry. I should get something to eat. And you think, what's around this place? What's around my home? Even if I live in North Dakota, there's a Burger King. You already know there's a Burger King. And what does Burger King have? It's got a Whopper. And you could go for a Whopper right now. So you pull in a Burger King. You go up to the drive-thru. They say, "Hi, welcome to Burger King. What can I get you?" And you say, "Can I get a Whopper?" And they say, "Got you, slime." And you walk out with a Whopper. Not walk out. You drive out with a Whopper, and your night is fantastic.
You probably could walk through the drive-through, honestly.
Probably could.
Also, can you
Top A tier.
please give some details on this commentary? The drive-through operator says, "Got you, slime."
Yes.
All right. What is that in reference to, or what does that mean?
It means whatever you want it to mean, as long as it's positive.
I've never heard any drive-through operator say that, but yeah, I think
You're not going to the right drive-thrus.
probably not. Uh, but yeah, um, I think literally me and Nick have literally left work, gone to a Burger King, and ate Whoppers and enjoyed ourselves. Like I think that's literally something that's happened before.
Yeah.
So
Top 10 Jeremiah and Nick moments right there. Eating
probably
Whoppers.
tops. Yeah, yeah, pretty high bar right there because Whoppers are pretty good.
We've done the same thing in McDonald's.
McDonald's too.
It's not with Whoppers.
Well, yeah, I was about to, yeah, we took, ladies and gentlemen, we brought Whoppers into McDonald's and tried to convince people to leave. No,
Yeah, we
no.
both had our Burger King crowns on.
Huh. But yeah, I
Carl's
think
Carl's Jr.
solid A tier. Carl's Jr. I personally think it's not that good.
You know, I don't think I've ever been to Carl's Jr. simply because Burger King exists.
Well, yeah, and I've been to Carl's Jr. and Hardee's. I've if now comments correct me if I'm wrong, but Nick, if I'm not mistaken, there is no difference between them. It's a geographic, like,
As far as I know, that is correct.
yeah,
Same restaurant.
yeah. So I've been to both, no difference, and it's just like, to me, when we literally went there by suggestion, like someone's like, "Oh, we should go to Hardee's or we should go to Carl's Jr." In my mind, I'm like, "Why?" Like, we can go somewhere where I know what I would want to order. Whereas in Carl's Jr. Hardee's, like, I don't know what they have, off the top of my head. Like right now, I can't really list to you what they have, except I just remember biscuits. Um,
They have biscuits at Carl's Jr.
I remember biscuits. I don't know what. Maybe I'm
What kind
wrong.
of burger place has biscuits?
Is it a burger place?
I think so.
I want to put it at C tier below Bojangles.
I mean, you said it was
Um,
mid. C tier is for mid.
yeah, yeah. Next is Cookout, and
Cookout's weird.
I think it's overrated.
I agree. Mid. And C tier is for mid.
Where in the C tier though? Like this is actually an important thing, cause
Better than Bojangles.
didn't you say you've never had Bojangles?
No, I said I've had it once and I can't remember it.
Okay, well if you can remember Cookout, then I still think I would prefer Arby's because it's cheaper, if I'm not mistaken. Uh,
Probably is.
but it's just another one of those places, like Carl's Jr. If we're out and someone suggests let's go to Cookout, I'm going to ask in my head why.
I'm gonna ask why in my head, and then I'm gonna say out loud. Sorry, say out loud. No.
No. And the choir agrees.
Choir is the ones asking why.
Yeah, it's just one of those places where it's like, just why?
It exists, but why?
Yeah. I think pretty much everything else on this list can have some controversial opinions tied to them. Starting with Dairy Queen. Um, if we're talking about their ice cream alone,
It's A tier.
I want to put it at the top of A tier because I think it's cool how they market it, like with the whole turn it upside down. It actually
Oh
is
yeah,
good quality.
it is good quality.
Um,
But now that we've just discussed that their ice cream is A tier, you tack on a burger place, and you just increase the value. So
no,
you
you
can't go
decrease
down.
the value. What are you talking
No,
about?
that's not possible. You're
Yes, it
adding
is.
more to it.
It's
You're
bad
adding
food.
more to it.
Their food is bad.
It's not bad. It's just not as good as other places.
Yeah, exactly. You don't go to Dairy Queen to order food. You go to Dairy Queen after you already ate out to get ice cream.
Yeah, but if you've gone, okay, if Dairy Queen is the first stop on your way home, not
It
first
wouldn't
stop, the
be.
last stop on your way home, and you've passed all the other restaurants on accident, and you want something to eat, it's not a horrible choice to get something to eat there.
I would turn around.
No, but you can get something to eat there, and put the ice cream there, in your meal, at the same
It's
place.
not, to me, it's
So you're
not justifiable.
It's literally a time skip.
Yeah, but just because there's a time skip doesn't mean the quality is good.
Have you not seen any percent speed run?
I'm
You
getting
got no
home.
idea what's happening.
I'm getting home, driving home from work. Oh man, Dairy Queen's my last option. Might as well get dinner and dessert at the same time. That's not what Dairy Queen's for. It's not even that fast. Because it
Yeah,
takes
but I don't
them
think
a
you're
little
giving it
bit.
enough credit. I don't think you're giving their food enough credit.
If here's another uh simple logic. If people don't order food as much from there because it's primarily known for ice cream, the people don't have as much experience cooking the food. So that means by merit it has to be lower quality.
Are you trying to tell me that a McDonald's worker whose turnover rate is higher than any other profession has more experience making a burger for his
What'd you
6
just
months of
say?
employment than a Dairy
What'd you
Queen
just say?
employee?
Did you say McDonald's employee is the highest turnover rate profession?
Yes.
I want a stat check on that. Look that up.
Jamie, can you look up the turnover rate for McDonald's workers?
That I don't believe that as a statistic. Um,
I don't know.
oh
I
my
said it for
goodness.
exaggeration, but it could be true. I said it
I
just to prove my point. Like, I don't know this. I made that up,
um,
but it'd be pretty cool if it was true.
I'm looking that up right now. All of
I'm
you,
looking it up and I'm gonna find sources that only agree with me.
no, I'm not gonna look it up.
That's
I'm just
literally
typing
what
it in
looking
the
things
search.
up does.
Um, no, I type in what is the highest
Um,
turnover rate
let's
profession?
see. Turnover rate of over 130%. That's actually kind of ridiculous. Okay, wait a minute. Let me look up the highest turnover rate
So,
for any profession.
uh, so the food services and food prep, they on average stay for 1.8 years. That's not specific to McDonald's though. So,
Okay, but apparently it has a 130% turnover rate, which
uh,
is ludicrous.
how do you have a? What does that even mean?
It means that 130% of your workers do not work there anymore.
That's that doesn't make sense. Wait, are
I
you saying
know.
like from all employees past and present? Like I don't understand what that statistic means.
I don't know either, but it was a big number and it proved my point,
It doesn't prove
I
your
think.
point. Does not prove your point.
Wait, are we
However,
talking about Dairy Queen?
yes, talking about dairy,
Gotta be top of A tier. You're not giving them enough credit.
I'll put it at top A tier, but that's only because you
The ice cream?
compromised with other things. Well, the ice cream too. I will never deny the ice cream.
Just think about the ice cream. Just think about the ice cream.
Also, for the record, Culver's is not on this list. But if Culver's was on this list, it would be at top of A tier
That is-
above
If
Dairy
Culver's
Queen.
was on the list, it would have to kick Dairy Queen down to like B tier just for being there.
Yes, because Culver's is actually really good. I do not think any of their food is bad, and they just have good food as well. Like their cheese curds, their
They got the cheese curds, they got the burgers, they got the
burgers,
custard, they got
the
everything you need.
custard. Yeah,
And they have their custom root beer, which is delicious.
yep. Except I don't like root beer, so I can't say that because I don't order root beer because I don't like root beer. But shout
Well,
out to Culver's.
the root beer is really good.
All
As a root
right.
beer enjoyer, I must say Culver's is good.
As a non-root beer enjoyer, because root beer is disgusting.
Root beer is delicious.
Yeah, that's a nod to probably one of our future episodes, but that's
Uh-oh.
uh, that's for another way.
Yeah, soft drink tier list. And it's also called soda.
Yeah, Coke.
Whoa.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just imitating my grandfather.
Oh, I see.
All right,
Chipotle.
Chipotle.
I hate Chipotle. It is
Um,
actually the worst Mexican place I've ever been to.
I wait. What did you just say? Chipotle's not Mexican.
What's a burrito? Is a
You can
burrito a Mexican deal?
have a
That
burrito and it
dish?
not be Mexican.
Chipotle serves burritos. Correct? Correct me if I'm wrong, but Chipotle serves burritos And that's their
Um,
main menu item.
no, I wouldn't say it's the main menu. The main menu, there is no main menu item. You just go and you tell them like, I would rather have it in a bowl or a burrito form.
Wait a
There,
minute. I just realized something. Okay, for the logo of Chipotle, it actually says Mexican Grill on it.
that's got to be a fake logo. I've never seen that before.
Man,
Why
that's
is
crazy.
it? Okay,
When I said it was a Mexican place, it was
okay,
actually a Mexican place.
okay. I don't think of it as a Mexican place because I think of it as a place I would get a bowl or a burrito of rice, meat, guacamole. Now, I am fine putting Chipotle at the middle of B tier.
What? No, no.
Yes,
I despise Chipotle.
just because you despise it does not mean that it's bad food.
I have been in a Chipotle before, and I have gone to the counter to order something, and they have told me that they are only accepting online orders.
Because they are that in demand.
No, they have like 3 workers just standing around doing nothing.
That has
Who
nothing
would
to.
take my order, and instead they tell me that I need to order online.
Yeah, I don't
I
think you
cannot.
can.
I cannot accept that. Bottom of C tier.
What? Bottom of C tier? It's not that bad. It
Customer
truly is.
service is important, and they have the worst customer service.
That is not true at all. I think we both know that Popeyes has way worse customer service. Um, all I'm saying is Chipotle's food is in and of itself not bad. However, it is overpriced. Um,
And overrated.
and I 100 okay, as much as I say that it's good food, it is overrated. Like I don't know why people just flock to it. I've heard crazy stories of the line out the door all day. Like that's crazy.
Yeah, there's a new Chipotle in my town, and the line goes out into the road.
Does it actually? I was
Yes.
wondering if that would happen because it opened up what, like 3 days ago?
Yeah, it was a few days ago, and I don't understand it. In fact, my brother-in-law came in yesterday with a order of Chipotle. Like I don't get it. It's not good.
It's not bad.
It's overpriced.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Uh, at least above Carl's Jr., man.
Okay, we can have some leniency within C tier. You get to
Okay,
choose where in C tier we put it.
top of C tier.
Figured.
You're in B tier in my heart, Chipotle. You're not definitely not the greatest, but you're something.
If there's a place in your heart for Chipotle, there's something wrong with your heart.
Compared to the other stuff on this list, like this next one, Five Guys, F tier,
I
bro.
love Five Guys. That's
F
gotta be
tier.
S. That's gotta be S.
F with
The best
EFF.
burger you'll have ever eaten
That is
comes from Five
100%
Guys.
cap. It is the most overpriced on this entire list. It is
Yeah, it's
also
expensive. You're gonna have to sell your like left arm for it, but
it is
it's
the
a good
greasiest on
burger.
this list. It is
Yeah.
the
What, you can't handle it? Can't handle a little grease?
greasy burgers are disgusting, bro. It is wet. That burger, you take it out, the bottom of your bag is saturated.
Yeah, that's how you know it's good. That's how you know
No,
it's cooked with like actual meat
no. Five Guys, I
instead of those
cannot.
frozen patties from like Wendy's or McDonald's. No, this is fresh meat with the fat still in it, so it's tasty. And their fries, they just dump those fries on you.
Overrated. Overrated.
So many fries, and the Cajun seasoning on them, so good.
It's really not.
You get
It's
some malt
overrated.
vinegar, you get some ketchup, and you have the best meal.
Nope. It's overrated.
Love Five Guys.
You're not.
S
You're not.
tier right there.
No, it
S
is
tier.
not S tier. It is not S
So
tier.
good.
It is F tier.
And although I'm allergic to peanuts, I will admit that being able to just have free peanuts, just like right there, probably pretty nice for you peanut eaters.
Hey, as a peanut eater, it doesn't matter. It is irrelevant to its rating. It is F tier.
S tier.
I
So
don't
good.
know. I don't know what we're gonna do about this because literally
I might have
we
to.
think
I might
opposites
have to get
about
in
it.
my car and get to the nearest city so I can have a Five Guys burger.
That's ridiculous, bro. Listen,
And they've got hot dogs. Don't
hey,
order the
hey,
hot dog. Just get a
Nick,
burger.
Nick,
Yep.
I have a solution to this. Okay, how
You have a
about
solution?
we don't put it on the tier list now? What we do is we come back to this one when after we go back to college, we can go to the Five Guys. We can both
Yeah.
eat a meal of Five Guys, and then the next episode after that, we'll let the audience know what we agreed upon.
Yeah. Okay. I'll have swayed you by then.
Is that fair enough? You think that is a fair assessment? I'm willing to change my mind. Are you?
I am willing to change your mind.
Hey, that is not what I asked. Are you willing to admit that you have a blind love?
Okay. I highly doubt that I will change my mind, but I will allow it to be changed.
Okay. I am definitely
In the
willing for.
unlikely event that I have a Five Guys burger and it is not the most delicious thing I've ever eaten, I will change my mind.
Okay. And for me, audience, just for the record, I want it to be good. I was hyped up of Five Guys for the longest time before I ever got to eat there. And when I went there, I was just disappointed. Like, it literally just felt super greasy and disgusting to me. So for me, it was just a huge letdown, especially for the price point. But I want it to be good. I always wanted it to be good. But hey, maybe it was just a bad day. Okay, I'm not. I'm willing to admit I made a mistake. So I'm willing to change if that
Yeah.
truly is where it deserves to be.
Maybe
So
there were
we'll
only
let
four
yeah.
guys working.
You're a funny guy. Get it, everyone, because the name of the restaurant is Five Guys, and it
Anyway,
said
Taco Bell.
S tier,
Taco Bell, I like.
S tier,
I like Taco Bell a lot.
S
It's good.
tier. It's S
S
tier.
tier, but probably below Panda Express.
Oh yeah, more than willing to admit that because I know Taco Bell is disgusting food, but for some reason it's
Oh
an
yeah.
addiction. Like
Yeah, it's the nastiest thing you've eaten, but it's also
yeah,
very, very tasty.
yeah, well, yeah. Uh, and honestly, I don't want to dwell on it anymore because it is almost
And we'll start
shameful.
thinking about it.
Yeah.
Chick-fil-A. Right, A tier somewhere.
F tier.
Chick-fil-A's got to be somewhere in A tier.
Okay, I know a lot of you are like, "What the heck? He put it in F tier." Yes, I
Waffle
think
fries.
I hate waffle fries, and
They're
I do
really
not
good.
say hate lightly. Like it genuinely bad. I also think that Chick-fil-A is overpriced.
That is the best fries on this
Not
list.
as bad as Five Guys. Um, their sandwiches, I used to really enjoy, but then I had from 3 different Chick-fil-A's the same exact thing happened. I ordered sandwiches and they were raw in the middle. Like, and I've never had that from Chick-fil-A. Like, that's why I gave it 3 chances. But 3 strikes, it was out. Okay. Ever since then, I am really skeptical of Chick-fil-A. Milkshakes are good, but there's way better milkshake and ice cream options here. I
I want to say
personally
way
just
better.
sorry.
I want to say there's way better options for milkshakes.
I think Whataburger is better for milkshake, but
I haven't had Whataburger yet. For milkshakes.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, somewhere in A tier is where Chick-fil-A goes.
If I am blocking out the last year where I've had these experiences, I'll put it at the top of A tier because before then it was actually like
Brilliant.
it was okay.
Brilliant.
Um,
Glad we could agree.
not really. If I'm being
I've had
like a
Popeyes one time before,
okay,
and it was actually pretty recent, so I do remember it. And they were out of stock of pretty much everything that I ordered, but they still charged me full price for it and gave me like nothing.
no, that's the Popeyes experience.
Yeah, for that reason alone, probably F tier.
Okay, but the food that you did get it was good, right?
Not really.
Okay,
I think even KFC is better.
I still think it's D tier.
And the driest biscuit you've ever laid your teeth into.
No, you want
Like
the dry
zaps
biscuit.
all the moisture from your mouth.
That's the
You need
point
to
of it.
down
It's a
3 water
palate
bottles
cleanser, Nick.
in
It's a
order
palate
to
cleanser.
restore your hydration.
It's a palate
Like you eat one
cleanser.
of those and then walk outside for like 5 minutes in summer, and you just die of heat stroke
It's a
because you've got
palate
no sweat there.
cleanser. It's a palate cleanser.
So yeah, F tier.
I
And
don't
I
want
felt
them.
my life was in danger the entire time I was in the
Okay,
restaurant.
can we compromise at D tier at least?
Yeah, we can compromise a D tier.
Above Whataburger?
Depends on where you
Actually, I
want it.
don't. No. Never mind. I don't want an above Whataburger. Never mind.
Okay, gotcha.
In-N-Out.
I like In-N-Out. It's like Five Guys, but without as much grease.
Yeah, I think it's mid. And on the mid list,
It's better than Arby's, though.
I'm willing to say that. Honestly, I think better than Panera too.
I agree. I feel like we're doing
But
lightning round.
lightning round?
Yeah, we're like blowing through these ones real fast.
Oh yeah.
Despite them being probably the most controversial ones we've chosen.
Moe's is controversial.
No, Moe's is mid.
I agree. I think
It's
it's.
Mexican, but it's not something special.
I think
Although
that it's.
KFC free on Sundays is pretty nice.
I think that it's below Arby's.
I agree.
Steak and Shake. S tier.
Maybe not S tier, but it could be top of A tier.
Now here's why. Most variety milkshakes, best milkshakes, and also hats, diner style. And the fries are almost like hash browns. Now I know you all are gonna try and catch me in the comments. You said, but you said you don't like skinny fries all over the plate and everything.
Yeah, you lousy hypocrite.
Steak and Shake fries, you can eat like hash browns because they're so thin and so crispy. That's why I like them. McDonald's is
And
just
they've
a
got
bad
pound burgers. This is the only burger place on the list that has pound burgers instead of just the regular stuff.
Yeah. So for those reasons, now I know the serving sizes are not good. Okay, I'm not trying to be
Get
blind
very
here,
little for your buck.
but it actually I like the food. And it's not terribly expensive. Now it isn't at the same time it's not that much food, but it's not super expensive, and the milkshakes are also good. I am willing to put it at the bottom of A tier.
Bottom? No, it's gotta be top of A tier.
You think top of A tier? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
Zaxby's, bottom of B tier.
Zaxby's.
I think it's a bottom of B tier.
I think I can agree with that because the quantity is low. Okay.
Yeah.
Bottom of B tier. If they gave you more, I'd probably rank it higher. And you have to pay for more sauce. Like, what kind of wretched company would make you pay for more sauce?
Foosackly's.
No, Foosackly's, you just ask for it and they give it to you.
No, you pay for more.
No.
Yes, you do.
I've never paid for sauce.
You're lying then. You're lying.
I have never paid for sauce. I simply have asked them, "Hey, can I get some more food sauce?" And they're like, "Sure, slime." And they give it to me.
Bro, if you ask for more sauce, they put it on your receipt, bro. And they did not call you slime.
You pay.
And
Bro, you literally pay for the food before you receive it. So you've already paid. They can't charge you anymore.
That's crazy. They have your card information. They'll put it on there. You'll look at your bank statements. It just says food sauce.
No, it doesn't. It literally doesn't. They do not charge you for it. You
Whatever
get your food. Okay.
Whatever you say, slime.
You go up, you order,
Whatever
you pay, you get your food, and then while you're eating it, you ask for food sauce, and they give it to you free.
Whatever you say, slime.
Okay, now you're overusing it. I use it twice within like a 2-hour podcast, and you're using it like 3 times within.
It's only an hour and 15. Okay, so this will be tied for our
last episode. It feels like we've been going a long time. It feels like we've been going for a while.
It'll be tied for last episode for longest episode. But as always, other than Five Guys, which we have made a special agreement about, which we'll let you know when that's coming up, This is our
Nice
tier
little clip.
list. In the F tier, we got Sonic and Little Caesars. Deserved F tier. In
Little
the D
Caesars. We
tier,
shouldn't even have put it on the list. We should have just deleted it as well.
yeah, tell everyone that it was on there, but we specifically deleted it because we did not feel comfortable rating it because of how bad
Yeah,
it
I don't
is.
even want to look at it. I don't even want to look at it.
Yeah, D tier, there's KFC, Whataburger, and Popeyes. In the C tier, there's Chipotle, Papa John's, In-N-Out, Panera, Arby's, Moe's, Cookout, Bojangles, and Carl's Jr. or Hardee's. In B tier, you got Domino's, Quiznos, Jimmy John's, Subway, Jack in the Box, Pizza Hut, and Zaxby's. In the A tier, you got Steak and Shake, Chick-fil-A, Dairy Queen, BK, Wendy's, Mickey D's. And in the S tier, you got the GOATs, Firehouse, Panda, and Taco Bell. This has been episode 4 of the S tier podcast with your co-hosts, me, Jeremiah,
And me, Nick.
rating your favorite fast food franchises. Tune in to the next probably infinite episodes that we ever produce so that you find out the conclusion of the Five Guys dilemma. And as always, we're the only S tier podcast. It's in the name. So
Amen.
thanks for
Have a
listening.
good day, everybody.
Yes, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening. And we'll catch you next time.